MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Polar Bears and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Armando Gomez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Ryan. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. In there, strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Jeffrey Donnellan. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Donnellan has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. You've seen him. And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Digging in, John Pitts. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. McDaniel stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he fouls this one off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, George Edler. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
Into the box, Quentin Broadway. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Dubois waits on it. And that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. Syracuse is on top 2-0. Delman Shelton is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Digging in, Casey Pryor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Toronto, the center fielder, Casey Pryor.
And the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
So coming to the plate, Jacob Amaya. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Amaya is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Sean.
Standing in, Sean Swan. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, Probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Runner at first here, one man out. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Standing in now, Jeff Mendoza. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Ricky Marchand. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way.
Ball that time.
Now the 1-0. And that misses. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the shortstop, number 0.
Now batting, Brock Barreto. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. Popped him up. Mendoza over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So digging in now, Sean Robles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Francesco Feliciano, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Feliciano, a 5'8" switch hitter. He was taken in the 30th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. High and deep to straightaway right. Racing back, the right fielder still ranging back. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
At the plate now, Thomas Dubois. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The count now at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping in, Domingo Rosas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Vaughn Rubio. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Two and one. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
I got 3-2
now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ryan McDaniel. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Jeffrey Donnellan. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Ready to take his hacks again, John Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he got him. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Johnny Crane. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low for ball one. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate, Casey Pryor flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Splitter, 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Grounded to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jacob Amaya. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Amaya stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead. To the plate now, Sean Swan. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff Mendoza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Francesco Feliciano would be next. The 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We played 3 full. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Two balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Stepping in now, George Edler, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Quentin Broadway comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Ricky Marchand, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The set and the 1-0. Marchand, a native Pennsylvanian, is making a bid to be an all-star this year with his strong season. He's currently the second leading vote getter amongst second basemen.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, home run number 5 on the year as they take the lead 4-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Brock Barreto is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Polar Bears on top 4-3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Bluejays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Francesco Feliciano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Popped him up. Hits is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The first baseman, number 21.
Ready for another chance, Thomas Dubois. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, second base.
In now, Domingo Rosas. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail it here 4-3. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Sean Robles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Ready for another shot now. Ryan McDaniel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he misses there. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now 5-3. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, John Pitts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. Syracuse leads this one 5-3. Stepping in for the Jays, Vaughn Rubio. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one and gone up into the second deck. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Count even now at 1-1. And the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Center fielder, number 4.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Casey Pryor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1. Ball, down.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Digging in and looking for more, Jacob Amaya, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's down.
1 out and a runner on second base. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
In now, Sean Swan, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Second and third here, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The third baseman, number 8.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeff Mendoza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it is. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied 5-5. Bo Anthony takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Bo Anthony.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He singled his last time up.
Jeremy Pitts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
So now to the plate, George Edler, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Nope. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. A runner at second, nobody out. filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Quentin Broadway, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Mendoza is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Ricky Marchand comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Into the box now, Brock Barreto. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Satchel Wolf enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Next to bat for Toronto, Francesco Feliciano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Francesco Feliciano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
No, inside.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now another 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now at the plate, Thomas Dubois. Comes set, now the pitch. He swings and misses, throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Settling in now, Domingo Rosa. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
The 1-2.
2-2. Yep.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, B, down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Vaughn Rubio, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now a throw over to first. A runner on first with 2 away. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0 home is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead. Plate now, Johnny Crane, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Casey Fryer.
To the plate now, Casey Pryor hit hard to the right. Foul. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Broadway will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 7-5. Freddie Rivas is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 14, Freddie Rivas.
New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Robles.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Popped him up. Amaya is there for it. One away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan McDaniel. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Swan will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Jeffrey Donnellan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Feliciano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
For the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Eli Aparicio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Striding into the box, Jacob Amaya. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Liner towards second, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you've said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pitts is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping up now, Jeff Mendoza. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. The 0-2 home. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
At the plate, Francesco Feliciano, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Throw over to first. And another throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They're still up 7-5. Will Latcham has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 22, Will Latcham.
Leading off the inning, John Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Wind up and the 0-1, and he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, George Edler. As he'll take a look at ball 1. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Into the box, Thomas Dubois. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
The first baseman, Thomas Dubois.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he fouls this one off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here. Making the pitcher work.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now back.
Ready now, Domingo Rosas.
Domingo Rosas.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, at the ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Broadway is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 36.
Now at the plate, Vaughn Rubio, who comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and one the count now. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 is roped to left, a base hit. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Next will be the designated hitter, Johnny Crane. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they open up a 4-run lead.
center fielder, number 4.
So now to the plate, Casey Pryor. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder for the track to the wall. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Archie Meredith enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Archie Meredith.
Standing in now, Jacob Amaya. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Hit back toward the mound. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
To the plate now, Sean Swan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Into the box, Jeff Mendoza. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left. And that's going to get down out there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
In now, Francesco Feliciano. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Eli Granger comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Thomas Dubois. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 9th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 12-5. So striding forward now, Quentin Broadway.
The center fielder, Quentin Broadway.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
At the plate, Ricky Marchand, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit hard towards second. That's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
At the plate now, Brock Barreto, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Fouled off. No one out with a runner at second. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Now batting, catcher, Sean.
Standing in, Sean Robles. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, They string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Throw to third, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well. Dan Tovar answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Ryan McDaniel will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. 1 out and a runner on third. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Hit in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jeffrey Donnellan. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And that's in there. 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
3 runs already home here. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 12-8 is the way this contest ends.